air fried catfish. And using Louisiana's new air fryer only batter, which they make 3. This one's for the fish. They also make one for chicken, and they make one for pork. And I've already tried the chicken and the pork. They were absolutely 100% perfect. It's the best chicken I ever cooked in this house, and the pork wasn't bad either. I'll put cards up here in case you want to see those. You can touch those. It'll put those in your cart, and after this video, you can watch those if you want to. Now, in total disclosure, this is my 3rd attempt at the catfish. Now, they've been excellent, and I've ate them every time. I just have not been happy with the look. And I think and I'm going by their instructions, just like I did on the others. And I've never had to use any oil before. But with catfish, that's what we're going to try tonight. The browning, I don't think there's enough oil in a catfish. Maybe some fish there is. But with catfish, I'm finding it just doesn't look like I like. So we're going to use my go-to, avocado oil. And we're going to coat them just like they say, right up to the step where right before I put them in the air fryer, the Ninja Foodi grill that we're going to use as an air fryer. I'm going to spray them with avocado oil. And I think that oil will help the batters. And with chicken and with pork, they have plenty of oil in them. If you've ever done it before, there's plenty of oil in those 2 meats. So you don't need an oil. I just believe to make it look a little better, this will help. Again, they tasted fine. They just didn't look good enough, I felt, to present them on a video. So, I'm going to add some oil. I'm John Sanders, also known as Jelly 007. Let's air fry some catfish. Okay, so I want to go over what we're about to do because most of this will be done when I bring y'all back. Here's what we're using. Louisiana air frying seasoned coating mix for fish for use in air fryers. That's a big deal to me. I'm glad somebody's finally making products just for air fryers. All right, what it wants me to do is rinse up to 2 pounds of fish fillets thoroughly in ice cold water. Well, there's my ice cold water, and here's my 2 fish fillets. I'm going to put those in there, and then it wants me to coat fish completely in LA fish frying seasoned coating mix, then shake off excess and place fish in air frying basket in a single layer. Now that's where we're going to vary a little bit, because once I put those in the ice water, rinse them off real good, I'll put the contents of this box in this bag, put the fish in there. I'm going to shake them up real well, press them down a little bit, make sure the coating's on there real well. I'm going to lay them out here, and that's probably when I will bring y'all back, because then I'm going to spray them with my favorite oil, which is avocado oil. If you watch my videos, you know how opinionated I am, especially when you're using air fryers. I think avocado oil is the only oil to use. Not only does it have a 500-degree smoke point, which helps eliminate smoke, but it also, if it leaves a flavor, it's a good one. And I mean, and here it is, and that's another thing. A lot of companies are starting to make this. You know, avocado oil was hard to find for a while. Well, now, not only can you get it fairly easy and buy your own sprayer or whatever, you can walk in and buy this right here and you got everything you need. And an easy way to apply it. Let's see. The other thing it says right here is it wants air fry at 375 for 10 to 15 minutes. And then it says to flip the fish halfway through. Well, I've found with all Ninjas, to be honest with you, especially this grill, you don't have to flip. In fact, the other fish I've cooked, I did not flip. And we're not going to flip these. The airflow is so good, you're just risking tearing up your coating by flipping it. I guess you can if you want, but I don't, and we won't with these. It also says right here, fish should be golden brown and have an internal temp of 145. All right, well, 145, that makes them safe to eat. But I've found, or my opinion, is that catfish kind of isn't firm enough at 145. So we'll probably take it to around 175, 180, and I'll be checking that with my thermopan. So let's see if there's anything else I need to say. I don't think so, other than I know I probably sound like I've worked for some of these people. I do not. They do not know who I am. I assure you, I've never had a conversation with nobody. Ninja, Pam, nothing you see on this in any of my videos, unless I specifically say. But what I'm getting at is, I'm not affiliated with anybody, and this is all my opinion. Nobody's paid me anything or anything to do this. So I'll get that started. When you come back, we're going to be ready to spray that pan. I'll have this preheated to 375, and we're going to fry some catfish. I'll be right back. Okay, so the grill has preheated to 375, and it's saying add food. So, and I've already sprayed the other side of the fillets. So here's what I'm going to do to this side. I'm just going to coat them up. I don't know if you can see how much is coming out of there, but it's really just about kind of getting that batter, you know, kind of wet with oil. So now we're going to get them in there. In fact, I see a spot I don't like. I'm going to touch it up right there. And I will say, these are larger fillets. I believe pretty sure you could use this instead of the air frying basket and get more fish in. But here we go. I'll move these to there. Put that one right there. These are large fillets. These are larger than the other ones I've done. But that shouldn't matter. It is hot right there, I can tell you that. You can see right there, there's how they look. And all you got to do is close it back. It automatically sets to 20 minutes, which is good with me because we're going to just, it says 10 to 15. So around 10 minutes, I'll start checking the temps with the thermopen. So I'll be back then. Okay, we're coming up on the 10-minute mark. So I'm just for the heck of it, I'm going to take a reading. I doubt they're done. I don't expect them to be 130, 127, 122. Yep, we got more time. We'll see what they're at in another 5 minutes or so. Okay, we're pretty close to the 5-minute mark. Just for an idea, let's see where we are at. And 167, 168. So the lowest I saw right there is about 160, and that's, now this one's a little thinner. So I might have to treat that one a little different. But, you know something, it's pretty forgiving. So I'm 170. I'm actually where I would pull that one within 5 or 6 degrees. But we're going to let it go just a bit longer because, like I said, this catfish is fairly forgiving. I'm going to let them go to about 185. Okay, we're right at 17.5 minutes of cook time for fairly large catfish fillets, and I'll be honest with you, they're looking right. And there's the lowest I saw was 170 something, and there's 168. So that's probably good right there because they're going to continue to go up. Now the smaller one is a little warmer than that. We're going to pull it out for sure. Probably going to get them both. Just going to see how I do. And you know what? These are so large, against my better judgment, I'm going to use this steel. I don't usually put metal on my utensils, but I mean, you can see that is a large fillet. So, I mean, it's not a lot you can do and not destroy it trying to get it out, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to let this one go for another, I don't know, another minute, and then we're going to pull it out and put it there. But you can see already, that is a good looking piece of fish. And so far, they have been excellent. The crust, the batter has a great flavor. It's like all Louisiana. It's got a little bit of heat, and I love that, especially with catfish. So, a few more seconds and I'll pull that one out. Okay, I can't stand it any longer. I'm going to pull it out, and like I said, you got to be, if you use a metal utensil, you got to be careful. But I mean, it's that coating's pretty tough. That ceramic coating that Ninja uses. So there they are. We're going to let them rest just a minute, and then we're going to cut it up and see how it tastes. But I got a feeling, well, I already know because I've already ate some of it. But that oil definitely helped. What I had last time was like a strip down the center in the thickest parts that didn't do just like I liked. But I ain't got to tell you, that's perfect to serve anybody except that. But I'll let that rest a minute and I'll be back. Okay, so now for the real test is to see how they look and taste. And we'll break them both in half. One's a little thinner. And like I said, if you think, you know, 15 minutes may have been good for 140 or so, well, I just think catfish doesn't do as well. And I've cooked quite a few of it here recently trying to get this recipe right. And I think 175 or so. So let's take a look at it. And there is, if I can get it in the camera, there is 175 or so. And that's the thick piece. And you can see it looks flaky. It looks fantastic. I haven't tasted this, but I can tell you the crust on this is excellent. The mix they have, whoa, I like that messed up then. But you can see it's all good looking fish and perfectly cooked catfish. And in my opinion it is. And again, I've done a lot of deep frying here. And I just believe this is as good. And it's a lot easier now. And it is. A little bit of lemon and a little bit of tartar sauce. And you have an excellent catfish dinner, I assure you. But anyhow, thank y'all for watching my video. And again, I'll say it again. Thank you, Louisiana, for making air frying batter. And if y'all would, watch those other two, or if you want to. I'm telling you, the catfish is excellent. It does need oil that they don't call for, but I think it looks a lot better. I don't know if it tastes any better, but it looks a little bit better. And you saw how that looked. It looked great. Hey, y'all come back to see me. I love y'all all. And hey, kitchens bring families together. I say it all the time. And buy your device. This Ninja Foodi grill is a great device. I've used it a lot more than I thought I would. But any air fryer. But I guarantee you that the Ninja Foodi grill, it does a lot of things. Y'all come back to see me. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.